Hello, friends, frogs, and happy people. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? How did everyone's weekend go? You're back to Cassie Chats, and I'm Cassie. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I have acquired some more some more subscribers, and I'm very excited about that. Please like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Let YouTube know that I have hit their algorithm and that they will recommend my videos a little bit more. I really appreciate your comments if you leave them. I understand that they are accounted for their algorithm for viewer interaction and that kind of thing for YouTube, but I really appreciate the comments because it lets me know what you like, what you're in for, uh, if anything I could change, if there's something you can enjoy, and I appreciate it very much. I really enjoy comments. Thank you very much. We're going to start with this day in history, and then we're going to hit birthdays. But way back in 1774, does anybody ever wonder what it was like to live in those days? I'm sure it was pretty hard, and that the work was probably an all-day thing. But I couldn't deal with not having deodorant. That would that would assault all of my smelling. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I have to have that deodorant thing. And I've known a lot of people, celebrities alike, that just don't, that are not into the deodorant thing for the fear that it causes cancer and all that stuff. And I really cannot think about going out and offending somebody by the way I smell. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. 1774, the First Continental Congress makes declaration of colonial rights in Philadelphia, and that provides cities for our new world. In 1884, George Eastman patents paper strip photographic film. In 1926, A. A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh is released. In 1939, BMI Broadcast Music Incorporated is formed. In 1947, Chuck Yeager makes the first supersonic flight at Mach 1.06. 1953, the first 3 Dutch female officers go in service. 1957, Queen Elizabeth becomes the first Canadian monarch to open Parliament of Canada with a speech from the throne. And that's just a mere 5 years after she became queen. In 1960, Peace Corps was first suggested by John F. Kennedy in a speech at the University of Michigan at Ann Arbor. 1977, RCA releases David Bowie's 12th studio album, Heroes, and that is intended to be a trilogy. In 1979, the first gay and lesbian march on Washington, D.C. By 100,000 people happened on this day in 1979. I thought it was 1990. I thought the first gay and lesbian Pride March was in 1990, but way back in 1979, people were a little bit ahead of their time. That is awesome. In 1982, U.S. President Reagan proclaims a war against drugs. And in 1985, on national TV, Monday Night Football, Joe Namath's number 12 is retired. 1995, Braves become the first team to sweep in the National League playoff, and they went up against the Reds. 2017, Weinstein is expelled from the Academy of Motion Pictures of Arts and Sciences due to his misbehavior, his misconduct. And we're down to birthdays. Between 1890, Dwight D. Eisenhower was born. He died in 1969. 1894, E. Cummings was born, and he died in 1962. In 1927, Roger Moore, one of the James Bonds, he was born in 1927. Roger Moore, he died at 2017. 1939, Ralph Lauren, famous fashion designer, was born. In 1946, Don McCafferty, he was a Scottish rock vocalist for Nazareth. Love Hurts, if anybody remembers, he died in 2022. In 1953, Greg Evigan was born. He played in the 80s BJ and the Bear, where he was a truck driver and he had a monkey with him. Always meeting beautiful ladies and always making a run for it. In 1958, Thomas Dolby Robertson, better known as Thomas Dolby, he was born in 1958. 1965, Karen White, R&B songstress and soul music. She was born in 1965. She had a lot of hits in the late 80s and 90s. 1967, Arlene Arkin. She played on Days of Our Lives. She was Calliope Jones, if anybody remembers. She was a quirky type character, but she played it so well. I miss her face so much. She died in 2023. In 1967, on this day, Stephen A. Smith, if you're a sports fan, you know he has his televised talk show. But Stephen A. Smith is a American sports broadcaster and journalist, and I like him so much. I watch him often only because my husband is into sports and things like that. But he is not afraid to voice his opinion on certain matters, and I like him for that. He does not just go on and say, this is what's happening, da da da. He does put in his personal opinion, and then it's like off we go to what my job is. So he's awesome. I like him. In 1973, we had the birth of George Floyd, and yes, we're talking about that George Floyd. He died in 2020. In 1974, Natalie Maines of the Chicks, the country music sensation The Chicks, she was born. In 1978, Usher was born in Dallas, Texas. I always thought he was from Atlanta. I don't know. Maybe he was in Atlanta at the time. I don't know. In 1993, up until a few weeks ago, maybe less than a month or so, we had Charlie Kirk. He was born on this day in 1993. Happy birthday, Charlie. 1996, I'm so sorry, we had Lourdes Leon. She's Madonna's firstborn daughter. And then you have 2001, Rowan Blanchard. She played Riley in Boy Meets World, the little black-haired girl. I guess Topanga and Corey's daughter is what she's playing. And that is it for this day in history. How's everyone out there doing? How's everybody faring? How's work going? I wish I could work. I wish I was working. But then I'd be way tired. I'm really, really tired a lot lately. I don't know what's going on with me. Did y'all find anything to laugh about? Anything to be grateful for? That would be awesome if you did this weekend. Other than having our pipes redone, we really haven't done a whole lot this weekend. I was hoping to see my grandson this weekend, but we didn't get to see him. But we did learn that my granddaughter lost her first tooth, and she will be 6 in November. So that's kind of cutesy thing. So that was it today in history. What about today in history fascinated you? What if it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary and a happy day. Anything that you're celebrating, that would be wonderful. This is Cassie Chats, and I'm Cassie. Thanks for joining me. Thanks again for my new subscriptions. I'm so excited. I don't know what it is. People like me. I'm just kidding. Maybe a little bit later on, I'll do a top 10 video and see how that goes. Chuck Yeager makes his first supersonic flight. I've always heard about Chuck Yeager, but I didn't realize it was like 1947. I'm thinking it's 1800. I don't know things. And I miss David Bowie. I miss David Bowie's face so much. So many people are just leaving us left and right. It just seems so... Or maybe it's just... like I said before, maybe the news is just right here at the internet. And it's just easier to get to. I don't know. But I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you find the weather as you like it. And I hope you find some good things going on. You find something that you like. Something to be grateful for. And we will see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.